We're often asked as teachers, are you preparing them for the real world? Are they going to be able to get into this high school, that high school, this university? And I think we're selling ourselves short if that's all we're looking for. Because my answer would be yes, and more. People who can also think outside the box, people who can create new forms.
That first...
Get a body on him. Get a body on him. I want this guy out of there. Okay, you ready? Are you the University of Kentucky?
Yes, sir.
And start playing like it.
Let's see what the Baron has designed for his Wildcats.
Come on, number 10, number 10.
Wildcats get the ball to Louis Dampier.
Get your hand up.
Here's his long jump shot.
There it is.
And the Kentucky fans are on their feet.
Come on, get back.
That's old man Neil. He believed passionately that children have rights, that you're not owned by your teachers or your parents.
This is what I want to do.
Freedom's a big thing to deal with, Maddie. You're not used to having it.
The Miners feed it inside to Latin, and Riley steals it away. Now Kentucky looks to break. Tommy Cron on the point. He feeds it to Riley, who beats Latin to the basket and lays it in for two.
Now that is Kentucky basketball.
That's it, that's it.
Kentucky trapping out of their zone, and Cron takes it away from Worsley. The Wildcats look to run again. Fast break ahead to Riley. And that is back-to-back hoops for the All-American. I don't know what Coach Rupp told his team at halftime, but the Wild...
I thought you wanted to be made. I do. You grasped me off. Oh, you stole the money.
Cats are on fire, and this is how the #1 team in the nation plays. Now here's Riley on a move to the basket, and Latin fouls him again.
Foul, Miners, number 43.
And that will send the big center to the bench with his 4th foul.
Is helping the parents keep those values at home, and I think we are making the world a better place.
What's most amazing about Waldorf is the true, genuine love that the teachers, the faculty, the parents, whoever it is that has this vision, it's what they have and what they wish for their children.
Good aggressive play.
The Miners are hanging in, but that's going to hurt on both ends of the floor.
There's a lot of ball on that, ref. No lines out. But you can't do this all by yourself. Just slow it down, okay? Get everybody involved.
And Kentucky leads by 8 with 10 minutes to play.
When all three were there, it was such a great feeling as a parent to know they're all safe in this school and they're all thriving.
When you see your child develop, they're interacting with the world, they're interacting with their peers, they're developing all different aspects of their self. That's how you know that you made the right decision.
Bobby Joe Hill will fire one up from 25 feet, and he got it!
Check him, check him! Defense now, defense!
There's not one person who dictates what Marin Waldorf is. There's not one person who dictates what even Waldorf education is. Marin Waldorf really is who's at Marin Waldorf. You can tell there's something that's beautiful about it, but you can't really describe exactly what it is.
This incredible resilience, that's the word, resilience.
That's what I see in the older kids at Marin Waldorf School, and slowly but surely, that's what I feel like I'm seeing in our own children.
Way to penetrate, that's what I want.
For me, it was the most tremendous gift that my parents gave me.
I will keep Jonah in this school because not only will it teach him to be smart, it'll teach him how to work and use his hands and be productive. And it will teach him how to be fully human.
So why wouldn't you not want that for your kid?
So also, let's look at it from this point of view. He played in the game Saturday against Kentucky, and I'm sure they already knew that he failed the drug test before he even played in that game. So this just, I mean, you can sit here and try to defend your program all you want to, but this just shows how corrupt your program is and what a joke it is.
Hey Peter, are you okay? Oh my gosh, are you okay?
The guy fails drug tests every day, and they somehow let him keep coming back over and over because it's all about winning. Doesn't matter about the player. I'll give you 1,000,000 chances, you know, pretty much is what they're saying. And they finally, when Pitino finally decided that he cannot help him on the court, he got rid of him.
Hello, Mum. Dad, let me in.
Now, if he would have had 25 points and 15 rebounds or something like that, I guarantee Shane Bohannon would still be playing for Louisville. Guaranteed. If he was one of the main reasons Kentucky got, if he was one of the main reasons why Louisville, say, beat Kentucky Saturday, this would not even be heard of. It would be swept under the rug, and Pitino would be on his side.
And constantly make changes to their software platform.
We can start fine-tuning things the way that Amazon might fine-tune their button to help you buy that book or find the book that you want, or Netflix says, what's the right movie for you? We now get to do with education.
Eric Schmidt, the pioneering chairman of Google, says he's seen a lot of failed attempts to integrate technology into education, but says what Sal Khan is doing is different.
Many people think they're doing something new, but they're not really changing the approach. Whereas with Saul, he said, what we're going to do is not only are we going to make these interesting 10-minute videos, but we're going to measure whether it works or not.
But since Pitino can no longer use him, since Bohannon's pretty much drugged himself out, where he's of no use to the team, they let it go. They let him go. So this gives you an example of what Pitino is. Not showing up at press conferences, making fun of Kevin Ware's broken leg. This is your program, and you support it. And you can say, oh, Cal's a crook. Go ahead and say that all you want. But you show me proof that Cal's a crook. You show me proof Cal's a liar, whatever. Show me proof. There's actually proof that your program is corrupt.
He was the guy to sort of make this happen? Why do you think it was him and not some person who was an educator or who had a background in this area?
Innovation never comes from the established institutions. It's always a graduate student or a crazy person or somebody with a great vision. Saul is that person in education, in my view. He built a platform. If that platform works, that platform could completely change education in America.
17/9.
It's all hearsay with the Kentucky Wildcats, the greatest college basketball program of all time. Like, subscribe, and comment. I'll see you guys again tomorrow. Have a great day, and thanks for watching.
Dad, where are you? Dad!
is equal to 1.88.
Inside classrooms, it's just Khan Academy math for now. But Sal Khan believes his strategy can be used to teach subjects like history and science, and not just in elementary schools, but high schools and even colleges. But no matter how big or how successful Khan Academy gets, Sal Khan promises he'll never put a price tag on it.
Done that without my St. John's education.
They have a flexibility, a suppleness of mind, and an independence that allows them to tackle anything the world throws at them.
A lot of my friends in the business world have told me that they love to hire our students because they're never told by them that they can't do this work because they never studied it in school.
The for-profits have to mold themselves much more to the education establishment than we do. As a not-for-profit, we're just like, what's our mission? To educate children as well as possible. I've said it enough times, and it's in our mission statement, a free world-class education for anyone, anywhere.
And that's what sixth grader Alex Hernandez says he needs.
Has anyone in your family ever gone to college?
No.
So that's a pretty big deal for you? Think you're going to be able to do it?
With help or like with more like studying or like Khan Academy, I think I can get there.
I think you can too.
They're used to doing things that they haven't studied in school.
St. John students are ready to engage with what it is in front of them, and they're ready to sit and think their way out of that situation.
I created the TV series MacGyver. He has a fundamental understanding of the way things in the world work, very much in the St. John's tradition. We can throw this character into a situation where he's got nothing more than a Swiss Army knife and a roll of duct tape, and he's going to figure a way out of it.
Really didn't even study computers at all when I was at St. John's and didn't know anything about them, and suddenly I'm inventing computer systems for what turned out to be one of the largest internet companies that there are.
Strangely enough, we end up sending more students to careers in the sciences and mathematics than the nationwide average.
For the Texas Western Miners, at guard, out of Detroit, Michigan, number 14, 5'10", Bobby Joe Hill. That's the other guard, number 24, 5'6", Willie Worsley. At center, from Houston, Texas, number 43.
I never planned on going into nuclear engineering.
I actually became interested in medicine while I was here.
I had a student who had never taken laboratory science until St. John's. To this day, she's a fabulous doctor, and I can guarantee if she hadn't come to St. John's, she wouldn't have become a doctor.
I feel like St. John's makes you really light on your feet.
In the world of Wall Street, things happen very quickly and intensely, and people get very bound up in them. And then you see them when they turn 45 or so, wake up and say, wait a minute, what have I been doing for 20 years of my life?
People are generally not ready to question why they're doing things, but I think here we ask questions like why? Like, why do I want to do this before I put so much energy into it?
6'7", David Lattin at forward, number 44, 6'5", Harry Flanoy. At the other forward, number 20, Orston Ardis, and the coach of the Texas Western Miners, Don Haskins. So we have a real David versus Goliath matchup, Texas Western against Kentucky for the NCAA championship.
Had a great season, Coach. Must be thrilled to be here.
1, 2, 3, minus!
Look down any exclusive country lane in Britain and you're bound to find a Montessori nursery. The Montessori franchise is a global success story and can name some of the world's elite amongst its alumni. But the privileged associations couldn't be further from the vision of its founder, Italy's first female doctor, Maria Montessori.
She was committed to the last day, even in the last years of her life. She still saw the Montessori approach to be a tool to changing society, to helping people to have better lives.
Okay, meeting closed.